Yo, what's good guys, I'm JB Hoops, and today I got a video on 5 NBA players who are reviving their careers after being traded to a new team this season. To start it off, I got Jalen Smith. Before being traded to the Indiana Pacers this season, Jalen Smith was averaging 6 points per game, along with 5 rebounds and about half a block. When everyone was healthy on the Phoenix Suns team, he usually got nothing but garbage time minutes, and he only averaged 13 minutes per game the whole time, playing just 29 games. Many saw Jalen Smith to be a bust, given he was the 10th pick in the 2020 draft, and so did the team that drafted him in Phoenix, given they declined his third-year team option, meaning he could leave to wherever he wanted in free agency. But since being traded to Indiana, he's been given an opportunity to play a lot more minutes, and in those he's averaged 13 points per game with over 8 rebounds, shooting 54% from the field and 42% from the three. In the 9 games he's played at Indiana, he's averaging 26 minutes a game, and with Tyrese Halliburton on the Pacers as well, they're finally looking like an exciting team that might have some sort of future. Another guy that is reviving his career in a new situation is Spencer Dinwiddie. Since tearing his ACL at the end of 2020, Spencer Dinwiddie joined the Wizards and was very disappointing. During his 44-game stay there, he averaged just 12.5 points per game, along with less than 5 rebounds and 5.8 assists, shooting just 38% from the field and 31% from 3, and he just really wasn't working out with Bradley Beal. Since being traded to the Mavs in what many saw as a bad trade, he's been excellent. He's been exactly what Luka needed around him, a high IQ guard to take some of the offensive load off Luka's shoulders and allow Luka to get some rest playing off the ball or get some time to sit on the bench. Today he just put up a crazy stat line, leading the Mavericks to a win over the Kings, putting up I think 36 points. That was without Luka. He's just looked so much better than he did with the Wizards, and it's beginning to look like the Mavericks might have won that trade with how injury-prone Kristaps Porzingis is. In the 7 games he's played post the trade, he's averaging 17.6 points per game and 5.1 assists, shooting 56% from the field and 41% from 3. The 36-point game definitely boosted a lot of them stats, but he has just looked so much better, because with the Wizards this season his contract was starting to look really bad. But yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie has been really solid since joining the Mavs, and it's great to see. The next guy I have on my list of players who are reviving their careers on new teams is Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley has had injury struggles for years, and his game has constantly been criticised and he's been called a bust for years, due to guys like Luka and Trae Young still being on the board when Bagley was taken. The Sacramento Kings were never the right place for him, and for years it was obvious that the two needed to part ways. Before the trade, early in the season, Bagley wasn't even in the rotation, but after Luke Walton got fired, he finally got some minutes, in them averaging 9.3 points per game and 7.2 rebounds, playing just 30 games and averaging 22 minutes a game. But with this fresh start he's been given in Detroit, he's getting to play in a rebuilding environment with zero expectations, where he can pretty much just do whatever he wants. But he's actually looked really solid in the 5 games he's played, averaging about 13 points, 6 rebounds, and shooting 53% from the field. He looks so much better than he did in Sacramento, and really just looks rejuvenated. I guess that's what playing in Sacramento for 4 years does to a guy. The next guy on my list is CJ McCollum. Now, unlike other guys on the list, CJ is a proven guy in the NBA. He's been an all-star caliber player for over half a decade now. But because Portland continuously failed in the playoffs, and their team wasn't doing great this season, CJ was getting disrespected and underrated, with a whole bunch of people in the NBA community pushing to break the Dame and CJ backcourt up, which was probably for the best. But since being traded to the Pelicans, he's taken on a different sort of role, as a more ball-dominant lead guard and main scorer for the team, putting up an incredible stat line of 26 points per game, along with almost 6 rebounds and 6 assists, shooting 52% from the field and 41% from 3 in the 9 games he's played, in comparison to the 24 and 4.5 assists on much worse efficiency he had this season in Portland. There's also been some recent news on Zion Williamson returning to the Pelicans to rehab and travel with them. So I really hope Zion can get on the court with their new squad, because they could definitely make some noise in the playing games and potentially make a series a little more difficult for a top seed. Now for the final guy on my list, I have Justice Winslow. Justice Winslow had a few solid years early on in his career with the Heat, but for the last few years he has not gotten consistent rotational minutes. This season he was just averaging 4 points and 4 rebounds a game, and only playing 13 minutes a game. But since being traded to the Blazers, he's been given a chance to start in 6 of the 7 games he's played, and he's played really solid. He's looking like a guy who should get another contract, putting up over 12 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 3.1 assists. And he's also shooting 33% from 3, which is definitely acceptable. And if you're getting that out of Justice Winslow, you're definitely doing pretty well. I really hope he can stay healthy and keeps it up. That's all I got for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below, check out some of my other videos, and JB Hoops out.